Hey guys, Flutters here, and today I'm just going to be talking about Season 9 of MLP. I looked it up and it actually came out today. So I haven't watched the first episode yet, I think it's a part 1 and part 2. But I haven't watched them yet because I've been busy lately, so I haven't been able to watch it. But I'm just going to talk about, I'm just going to bullet point some things about the season, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm hoping for in this season. One of the first things that I put on this list was that I always feel like I'm losing interest, not in MLP, but like in the show. But then every time a new season comes out, I get like hooked again, and it's like really weird. Because people are like, oh, are you still watching MLP? I'm like, no, I stopped watching that. And then a new season comes out, I'm like, yeah, I'm still watching it. So, I don't know. It's not necessarily bad to say that you watch it. Like, obviously there's nothing wrong with it, and there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. But, I don't know. It's weird. I just, it's so good. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's so good. Yeah, but season 9, it looks really, really, really good. I'm actually really excited to start getting into the show again and watching it, because I literally haven't watched any episodes since the last season came out, which was last year sometime. I think in August or whenever the last episode came out of season 8. It's gonna be really weird because this is the last season. For those who didn't know, it's the last season of MLP, but it's not like the last season of MLP, it's like the last season of Generation 4, and it's gonna be weird. I want to see what Generation 5 looks like and the storyline, because I know it's gonna be totally different. So I do want to see that when it comes out. I'm curious and I'm kind of scared, but I'm not going to go too in depth with that because I did a whole nother speed paint on that, and I'm just not going to go into that. But I don't know. I grew up watching Generation 4, and to think that it's ending is just really weird to think about, because you know how when you're like, oh, well, this has to end someday, but you're like, oh, no, not now. It's not going to end anytime soon. Well, it's now it's ending, and it's just I don't know. It's just really strange to me. So that was pretty much all the things that, some points that I was going to make before I tell you guys what I'm hoping for. I don't want to go, obviously, too in detail with Generation 5, but I know it's going to be a lot different, and I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do it, because I heard it's CGI, but I don't know. Someone correct me on that. I'm not really sure. I just heard that it's CGI, and it sounds weird, but you know what I mean? It's I'm not ready for it, but I don't really have a choice. I kind of wish it would still go on more seasons, but obviously if I really wanted to make it go longer, I could just watch the old seasons, so which I'm sure a lot of people will do after season 9's over. I'm just going to talk about what I'm hoping for, and then the rest of the video will just be the music going and watching the speed paint, because I don't know, it's weird because I have so much fun watching these speed paints after I edit them and everything. It's just so relaxing, and I love it. I don't know, because I'm sure every YouTuber watches their videos, but it's only a matter of if you like it or not, and if you like it, then you want to do more of it, and yeah. So anyways, what I'm hoping for in season 9, I really wish that we get more connections with maybe older characters that we haven't seen in a long time, or because there's a lot of characters that Hasbro I feel like I've just forgotten about, and it's just kind of sad, because I know a lot of people got really hooked with those characters, and to think that Hasbro just like probably forgot about them is just a little sad. I mean, I don't know, maybe they haven't, who knows. I don't know, but I'm hoping for more connections with old characters, because I think that would be really cool and a very just like a good ending to season 9. So the next one I think they should do is go more in depth with not just old characters but also personal life, because I love watching those. Those are so fun. It's just nice to see maybe like what they're thinking, or like the episode, it was in season 8, or like this dragon came and he said, it was like, oh, I'm your dad, Spike, and then he got like really happy and they were hanging out, but in the end they found out that he wasn't the dad and he was just lying to get into the castle. And yeah, just like, I don't know, that those kinds of episodes really just like set the mood, and they're really interesting to watch, because especially like someone like Spike or whatever, because he has a really like sad character, and his past is just like, oh my gosh, like he doesn't know who his parents are, and you know, he obviously doesn't act like an actual dragon, and he doesn't really know how to, because he's been living with Twilight his whole life. But just things like that, I just like, I love watching them, because then you can really like connect with the character more. Like, I'm not saying like, oh wow, like I never knew who my real parents were, but I'm saying like, it makes that character connection stronger, if that makes sense. The next one is Chrysalis. I know there's been a lot of controversy about her, because I think it was season 8. Was it season 8 or season 7 or something? Where all of her people were like reformed, like everyone except for her. And a lot of people, like some people were like really disappointed, like, oh, I wish she was reformed, or you know, like, why did you keep her that way? Like, why is she still evil? But when that happened, and like I was actually really scared that she was just gonna like turn nice, because I don't really want her to. I'm not saying that she shouldn't turn nice because I don't want her to. It's just, it's a lot of people. There's like one side or another. It's like either you want her to be reformed or you don't. Because every single villain, except I think it's just Chrysalis and Sombra, I think those are the only two that I can think of right now. But those are the only two villains that haven't been reformed. And you know, like, there's a lot of other shows out there where like all the villains get reformed, like every single one, and I'm glad they keep Chrysalis a villain, because you know, it's kind of weird how every villain has been reformed, and they're like, oh, I'm nice and happy now. But that's just weird. So I'm glad they kept her a villain, and I kind of want her to stay a villain. I'm scared that they're gonna make her like nice again. I really hope she doesn't become like nice, because that's not her character. Because the way that we see her character now is she's evil, she's crude, she wants to like control people's lives, and she's not obviously like a nice person. And if she would to just like become nice, like out of nowhere, that would be like really random and confuse a lot of people and probably make them really angry. But I really hope she just stays a villain, and I hope Summer does too. I'm sure he will, because there's no way actually he would become reformed. At least I don't think so. But yeah. And then the last one has to do with Chrysalis kind of, but I kind of wish, I mean, I'm sure we'll see more villains, but we need more villains, because all of them have been reformed. We need more bad people, because if you live in a world where it's all good people, then it's like it doesn't balance. You need some kind of balance. You need bad people and good people. Like, I don't know how else to explain that, but like, obviously you can't be like, okay, you're a bad person, so you go in this category. But like in shows, it's different because you know, like, oh, like that guy's bad, or like, oh, that guy's good. So I really I'm hoping for more villains in the future, or in season 9, because that would be really cool, and it would make the story plotline, I think, more engaging and really more like connecting and interesting. And any more reformed villains, like, I don't know, Starlight is okay. I mean, I like her. She's cool. She's adorable. Like, I'm cool with her becoming nice. I'm glad that Starlight became nice because she really fits in with everyone, and I don't know, she's just so cute. I don't want any more reformed villains unless it like makes sense. You can't basically like, oh, I'm cool now. Like, I may have, you know, killed thousands of people, but you know, we're cool now. No, that was pretty much all I wanted to say about season 9. I'm really excited, but I'm really sad at the same time. I have like mixed feelings with the season, but overall, I'm excited. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Literally everyone has been asking for a speed paint, so here you go. Hope you like it. Anyways, so I will see you guys in the next video, or the next speed paint, who knows. Bye!